Welcome back to Sawmill, guys. My name's Bill. This is Power Solutions Forestry, and I had the day from hell. But I got a couple things done on the shed, so a few things done on the shed. So I figured I'd just fill you in, show you. But went to get metal roof this morning. Started off nice and early. Got to get a roof on this thing. Went to Lowe's. They had the metal roof in stock. It's about from here. It's about a 40-minute ride to the place that had it in stock. Got there, looked it up on the phone, showed me what aisle, what bin it's in, go there. Doesn't have the 12 footers that I need. Says 167 in stock, but they're not there. Go to the pro desk, tell them what's up. Oh, they're down in aisle 16. I said, they're not there. Well, I got to find out if we have them in stock. You got 167. Pull it up. Yep, we got them in stock. I'll have somebody meet you down there. Go down there. I got Danny with me on leash. Wait around. I keep hearing them call. Customer needs assistance, aisle 16. Customer needs assistance, aisle 16. Customer needs assistance, aisle 16. So probably 40 minutes goes by, and I get aggravated. I just said, you know what? I'm going to my local Home Depot. I'm just going to tell them to order the stuff. They'll get the stuff here. They'll bring it to the house, or I'll go pick it up. One of the two. Get to my Home Depot. My Home Depot won't work within stores. They're not allowed to get stuff from one store to another. Now, I find that hard to believe because I've had them do it for me before, where they said, oh, they're in Bridgewater and we'll get them and we'll let you know when they're here. So they wouldn't do it. And then they said they couldn't order parts of the order, like the screws and stuff. They're unavailable. So I'm going to go back another day to the other one and just pitch a fit, get them to get me the shit, and I'll put the metal roof on. And then two different guys showed up this afternoon. Craig, the door and window restoration extraordinaire, or I should say antique door and window restoration extraordinaire. He can make new ones too. He made them for his own house, but he does the antique ones, all mortise and tenon and pegged and the whole 9 yards. Super talented. He showed up to pick up some white oak that I didn't want sitting around the mill yard twisting up. I just said, here, come get it. Take it up to New Hampshire to the timber frame. You can use it if you want to. And he came, picked it up. He's on his way to New Hampshire, and he says, why don't you just go to Falmouth Lumber? And I thought about it a little bit. I said, well, I figured Falmouth Lumber wouldn't have them in stock. Then my tree guy showed up. He had left his Midovac trailer here. He comes out while I'm working, telling him the story. Why don't you just go to Falmouth Lumber? Go in the house. My wife finally comes home. I had a dentist appointment at 3:20, which screwed my whole day. I broke a tooth. And wife comes home just before 3 o'clock. Go in the house, tell her the story. Why didn't you just go to Falmouth Lumber? Why didn't I just go to Falmouth Lumber? So I'll show you what's up with the shed here. We got a few things done this afternoon. I worked before I went to the dentist, and then after I got back. Let's see, I trimmed out that window and put it in. Still needs a hinge on the back side, but right now it's secured in place so that it can't fall out. This is one of Craig, the door and window extraordinaire. This is one of his stash from out back that he repaired for somebody once upon a time. He has all these lying around, so it's in there nice and solid. Guys, don't put stop on the bottom. You don't want stop on the bottom. So I put stop on 3 sides. I got it secured inside. I did the soffits. You can see the soffit on this side's all done. I trimmed out this window. I'll actually throw that window in tomorrow. It's really, really cool window. It's got tons of panes. It's really funky. That's going to look great. And I did the soffit on this side. So this end, I still going to put that little fur out block on that side and on that side, and then run the rake trim. The other side, I did that. Danny has got, there is something under this shed now, and it's got Danny. He is just sniffing away. Hear him? He is all into it. He's got half a hole dug in the back. So you can see I just put a little block in there, and then my rake trim here on the inside, just to cover those nail holes, is going to cover those up. And I'll dead them into the fascia on both sides. But yeah, it's coming along. So I got a few things done today anyway. I'm still working with what I have lying around. You know, I'm ripping, when I ripped the soffits, I had to rip the soffits to 5 inches to fit in here. And they just got basically beat up into place with a cleat on the inside and then screwed into all the raft details. What was left over from that piece, I trimmed that window with. The soffit on the back side, I cut it, put it in. What was ripped off it just with a circular saw. What was left over from it, I trimmed this window out with. I actually ended up with those angles by, not mistake, but by necessity, because this piece right here, when I tried to make it, had a funky little end cut on it, and it wasn't long enough. So I ended up just making an angle to fit. This one over here already had an angle on it. You'll be able to see it here if I come around the end. This was from the wedge cut on the tree. See how it's got sap all over it right here? So I measured that angle. It was just 14 degrees, and I cut the other side off at 14 degrees to maximize that one piece so that I had enough material, and it worked out perfect. I had about, I don't know, 4 or 5 inches left over from that one piece to do this whole window. So, and that was the rip off of that soffit. So that's what's going on. Just wanted to fill you guys in. Now I can do battens on the front. Well, I got to trim this door. I'll trim this door tomorrow. I got to do the battens on the front, and I'll run my rake trim on that side because it's all ready to go in. I can do battens on the side. I can do battens on the back, and I will be able to do battens on this one after I put that little block in and run the rake trim there. So we're moving right along, and still using what we have lying around. I still got to do corner posts too, but I'll do that when I see what I have left over. And the metal roof is, who knows, on hold. On hold till I can get it. So I will get it in the next couple of days. We'll get it on there. It's coming out really nice. I love the way it looks. I'll make the door cool too. A typical barn door style. Not barn door style. Typical shed with bracing and good size, you know, good size cool hinges and the whole 9 yards. So that's what's going on. I want to thank you all for the watch, and hit me up with any questions, any praise, thoughts, criticism, whatever you want. Just be nice about it. If you're nice about it, I'll leave them in. And I answer everything back. And for now, for Danny, who's oh, you didn't see Danny's hole. Let's go see Danny's hole quick. Well, let's go see Danny's hole. This is new for Danny. Look at him. Look at him down there. He's got his head under the shed. Hey, Danny. 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 Danny, what are you looking at? Danny. 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 He is all, hey, get out of there. Come on, out. What if it's a skunk? It's going to spray you. Come on out of there. Dirt dog. So anyway, yeah, for now, for Danny, the dirt dog, and myself, Power Solutions out.